Hey there, science enthusiasts. Welcome back to For Science Salah Lotfy channel. Today I'm diving into an exciting breakthrough that's set to revolutionize pest control forever. Nanoparticles. Picture this. Sprawling cotton fields and tomato farms under attack by relentless pests like the cotton leafworm, Spodoptera littoralis. These little critters cause massive crop destruction, leading to significant economic losses. Farmers often turn to chemical pesticides, but these come with their own set of problems: environmental harm and pest resistance. But what if there was a better way? Enter silver nanoparticles synthesized from Artemisia herba alba, a medicinal plant renowned for its antimicrobial and insecticidal properties. This green synthesis approach is not just eco-friendly, but also cost-effective, offering a promising alternative to conventional pesticides. Let me break it down for you. Green synthesis means no toxic chemicals and no high-energy processes. Scientists have used advanced techniques like UV-vis spectrophotometry and electron microscopy to confirm the formation of these nanoparticles. And guess what? They measured as small as 9.68 nanometers. Now, here's the kicker. When these silver nanoparticles are applied to pests, either through feeding or direct contact, they cause severe morphological and histopathological changes in the larvae. Simply put, they work like a charm, leading to the rapid elimination of these pests. Imagine this, a split-screen comparison: on one side, traditional pesticide application with all its drawbacks, and on the other, nanoparticle-based pest control that's both effective and eco-friendly. For Egypt, a country heavily reliant on cotton farming, this is a game-changer. It aligns perfectly with global efforts for sustainable agriculture, reducing chemical pesticide use and environmental harm. Thanks for tuning in to For Science Salah Lotfy channel. If you're as fascinated by these cutting-edge discoveries as I am, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. See you in the next episode. Stay curious, my friends. Hey there, science enthusiasts. Welcome back to For Science Salah Lotfy channel. Today I've got something truly groundbreaking to share with you. Imagine revolutionizing agriculture with an eco-friendly breakthrough in pest control. Sounds exciting, right? Recently, a team of brilliant Egyptian scientists published a study in the Egyptian Journal of Basic and Applied Sciences. They've developed a cutting-edge, eco-friendly nano-insecticide using silver nanoparticles derived from Artemisia herba alba, a medicinal plant with remarkable bioactive properties. Let me introduce you to the masterminds behind this innovation. Professor Dr. Magda, Hassan, Abdel, Aziz, Rady, a leading expert in entomology and molecular biology. Professor Dr. Tarek, Afifi, Abdel, Hamid, El-Sheikh, head of research in pest physiology. Professor Dr. Buthaina, Adel, Ibrahim, Mardan, an authority in insect control science. Professor Dr. El-Gohary, El-Saeed, Attia, El-Gohary, a renowned entomologist. Dr. Rasha, El-Sherif, Hassan, a biochemistry assistant professor. Dr. Raghda Saeed, El-Ashmouni, a dedicated postdoctoral researcher. So, what's the big deal here? These scientists have tackled one of Egypt's most notorious agricultural pests, Spodoptera littoralis, the cotton leafworm. This pest wreaks havoc on cotton crops, causing significant economic losses. Traditional insecticides can be harmful to the environment and lead to pest resistance. But the game has changed. Using advanced techniques like UV-vis spectrophotometry, electron microscopy, and X-ray diffraction, the team synthesized silver nanoparticles, with sizes ranging from 9.68 to 36.7 nanometers. These tiny particles effectively wiped out the larvae, both through feeding and direct contact. Imagine the impact. Within just 5 days, the nano-insecticide caused severe damage to the larvae, deforming them, disintegrating their gut tissues, and destroying their cuticles. This is a major win for sustainable agriculture, offering a cost-effective, environmentally friendly solution to pest management. For Egypt, where cotton is an economic cornerstone, this breakthrough opens up new possibilities for safer, more efficient pest control strategies. It aligns perfectly with global efforts to promote sustainable agriculture. Stay tuned for more incredible discoveries here on For Science Salah Lotfy channel. Cotton is a cornerstone of the global textile industry. We use it to make our clothes, our towels, and countless other everyday items. But this vital crop faces a constant threat from pests. Among the most destructive is Spodoptera littoralis, the African cotton leafworm. These voracious insects feast on cotton leaves, causing significant damage to crops. This leads to reduced yields and financial losses for farmers. Controlling these pests is crucial for ensuring a stable supply of cotton. Traditional methods rely heavily on chemical insecticides. These can have devastating effects on the environment and human health. We need a new approach to pest control, one that is both effective and sustainable. That's where nanotechnology comes in. For decades, we have relied on chemical pesticides to protect our crops. These chemicals are effective at killing pests, but come at a steep price. They pollute our soil and water, harming wildlife and ecosystems. They can linger in the environment long after they are sprayed. Many pesticides are toxic to humans. They can cause a range of health problems, from skin irritation to cancer. Farm workers are particularly vulnerable. They face constant exposure to these harmful chemicals. This is not a sustainable solution. We need a safer, more eco-friendly way to control pests. Nanotechnology is revolutionizing many fields, including agriculture. It involves manipulating materials at the atomic and molecular level. This opens up exciting possibilities for pest control. One promising application is the use of nanoparticles. Nanoparticles are incredibly tiny particles with unique properties. They can be engineered to target specific pests. This reduces the need for broad-spectrum insecticides that harm beneficial insects. Silver nanoparticles in particular have shown great potential as eco-friendly pesticides. These nanoparticles exhibit strong antimicrobial and insecticidal properties. They can effectively control a wide range of pests, including the dreaded cotton leafworm. But how are these nanoparticles made? Silver has long been known for its antimicrobial properties, but at the nanoscale, silver's effectiveness against microbes and insects is amplified. This is due to their increased surface area and enhanced reactivity. Silver nanoparticles can disrupt the cell membranes of pests, leading to their demise. What makes silver nanoparticles even more appealing is their potential for eco-friendly synthesis. Traditional methods for synthesizing nanoparticles often involve harsh chemicals. These chemicals can be harmful to the environment. Researchers are now exploring green synthesis methods that utilize natural resources. Section 5. Green synthesis. Harnessing nature's power. Green synthesis of nanoparticles utilizes plant extracts, bacteria, or fungi to create these tiny particles. This approach is environmentally friendly and cost-effective. It eliminates the need for toxic chemicals and reduces energy consumption. One promising example of green synthesis comes from a team of Egyptian researchers. They successfully synthesized silver nanoparticles using an extract from Artemisia herba alba, a plant commonly known as white wormwood. This plant is native to the Mediterranean region and has a long history of medicinal use. Section 6. Characterizing nanoparticles. Size and structure matter. The effectiveness of nanoparticles depends on their size, shape, and stability. Characterizing these properties is crucial for ensuring their efficacy and safety. Researchers employ various techniques to analyze the nanoparticles they create. Electron microscopy allows scientists to visualize the size and shape of nanoparticles. Spectroscopy techniques help determine their chemical composition and optical properties. These analyses provide valuable insights into the characteristics of the synthesized nanoparticles. The Egyptian researchers meticulously characterized the silver nanoparticles they synthesized using Artemisia herba alba extract. They found that the nanoparticles were uniformly small, spherical, and stable. These are all desirable characteristics for an effective nanopesticide. Section 7. Silver nanoparticles versus cotton leafworms, a winning formula. The true test of any pesticide lies in its effectiveness against target pests. The Egyptian researchers put the green synthesized silver nanoparticles to the test against cotton leafworms. They applied the nanoparticles to cotton plants infested with these destructive pests. The results were impressive. The silver nanoparticles exhibited potent insecticidal activity against the cotton leafworms. They effectively reduced the pest population and protected the cotton plants from damage. This study provides compelling evidence for the potential of green synthesized silver nanoparticles as eco-friendly pesticides. These findings offer a glimmer of hope for a future where we can protect our crops without harming our planet. Section 8. The future of pest control. Embracing eco-friendly solutions. The development of eco-friendly nanopesticides is still in its early stages, but the potential is enormous. Green synthesized silver nanoparticles offer a promising alternative to conventional chemical insecticides. They are effective, environmentally friendly, and cost-effective. More research is needed to optimize the synthesis process and evaluate the long-term effects of these nanoparticles. But the initial results are encouraging. This technology has the potential to revolutionize pest control. Imagine a future where we can protect our crops without harming our planet. Nanotechnology is paving the way for a more sustainable and equitable future for agriculture. By embracing these innovations, we can ensure food security for generations to come. Imagine a world where we could protect our crops from pests without harming the environment. This is the promise of green nanotechnology. Scientists are now using tiny particles called nanoparticles to create safer and more effective pesticides. These nanoparticles are derived from natural sources like plants, making them a friendlier alternative to conventional chemical pesticides. One such plant showing incredible potential is Artemisia herba alba, a desert shrub with a long history of medicinal use. By harnessing the power of this plant at the nanoscale, we're entering a new era of sustainable pest control. Artemisia herba alba, also known as white wormwood, thrives in harsh desert environments. This resilient plant holds a secret within its leaves and stems, powerful compounds with potent insecticidal properties. For centuries, people have used extracts from this plant to ward off insects. Traditional knowledge meets cutting-edge science as researchers extract these beneficial compounds from Artemisia herba alba. These extracts then serve as the building blocks for synthesizing silver nanoparticles. Silver has long been valued for its antimicrobial properties. At the nanoscale, silver's effectiveness is amplified. Scientists can now synthesize silver nanoparticles using the extract from Artemisia herba alba. This process is environmentally friendly, as it doesn't require harsh chemicals. The plant extract acts as a reducing agent, transforming silver ions into silver nanoparticles. These nanoparticles, with their unique properties, hold the key to effectively targeting pests. Section 4. Shining a light on tiny particles. After synthesizing the silver nanoparticles, scientists use sophisticated techniques to confirm their formation and characterize their properties. Electron microscopy allows us to see these nanoparticles, revealing their size and shape. Other techniques, like spectroscopy, help determine the chemical composition and purity of the nanoparticles. This rigorous characterization ensures that the nanoparticles meet the required standards for safe and effective pest control. Section 5. A safer shield for cotton targeting the leafworms. Cotton leafworm, a notorious pest, poses a significant threat to cotton crops worldwide. The silver nanoparticles derived from Artemisia herba alba have shown remarkable efficacy against these pests. In laboratory tests, the nanoparticles effectively controlled the leafworm population. When applied to cotton plants, the silver nanoparticles disrupt the leafworm's feeding and growth cycle, ultimately leading to their demise. This targeted approach minimizes damage to the cotton plant and reduces the need for chemical pesticides. Section 6. Green Future, Protecting Our Crops and Our World. The use of green nanoparticles from Artemisia herba alba in pest control represents a significant step towards sustainable agriculture. These nanoparticles offer a targeted and eco-friendly alternative to conventional pesticides. By harnessing the power of nature at the nanoscale, we can protect our crops, our environment, and our future. This is a testament to the incredible potential of green nanotechnology in creating a more sustainable and food-secure world. We live in a world obsessed with size. Bigger is often seen as better, but what about the universe of the incredibly small? Let me introduce you to silver nanoparticles, tiny silver particles 1 to 100 nanometers in size. To give you a sense of scale, a single human hair is about 80,000 nanometers wide. Despite their minute size, silver nanoparticles are mighty. They possess unique properties that make them incredibly useful. Imagine materials with enhanced electrical conductivity, powerful antibacterial effects, and even the ability to interact with light in fascinating ways. That's the promise of silver nanoparticles. These tiny particles are already making big waves in various fields. From medicine and electronics to textiles and water purification, silver nanoparticles are revolutionizing the way we live and interact with the world around us. But what if I told you we could harness the power of nature to create these incredible particles? That's where the story gets even more interesting. scientists are turning to the plant world, exploring eco-friendly and sustainable methods for synthesizing silver nanoparticles. One such plant with a rich history in traditional medicine is stealing the show, Artemisia herba alba. Artemisia herba alba, also known as white wormwood, has been used for centuries in traditional medicine, particularly in arid and semi-arid regions. This unassuming plant, with its silvery green leaves and pungent aroma, harbors a secret. It can help us create silver nanoparticles. The process is surprisingly simple and elegant. Scientists extract natural compounds from Artemisia herba alba. These compounds, like skilled craftspeople, act as reducing and stabilizing agents. They interact with a silver salt solution, coaxing silver ions to come together and form nanoparticles. It's like a delicate dance orchestrated by nature itself. This method, called green synthesis, offers several advantages over conventional chemical methods. It's environmentally friendly, cost-effective, and importantly, produces nanoparticles that are often more stable and biocompatible. But how do we know if our tiny nanoparticle factories are up and running? That's where the magic of observation comes in. One of the most exciting aspects of science is witnessing the transformation of matter. And when it comes to silver nanoparticle synthesis, the evidence is often right before our eyes. Imagine adding a solution of Artemisia herba alba extract to a clear solution containing silver ions. At first, nothing seems to happen, but wait, slowly, almost magically, the solution begins to change color. A pale yellow hue emerges, gradually deepening to a richer, more intense shade. This dramatic color shift is one of the first clues that something extraordinary is happening at the nanoscale. The color change occurs because the newly formed silver nanoparticles interact with light differently than silver ions in solution. They absorb and scatter light in a specific way, giving rise to the characteristic yellow-brown color. It's like the nanoparticles are announcing their presence with a dazzling light show. But visual observation is just the first step. To truly understand and characterize these nanoparticles, we need to delve deeper, employing sophisticated tools and techniques. Think of yourself shrinking down to the nanoscale, a world billions of times smaller than a grain of sand. Here, you can explore the intricate details of individual silver nanoparticles. To navigate this miniature realm, scientists rely on powerful instruments like high-powered microscopes and spectrometers. Ultraviolet visible UV-vis spectroscopy helps us understand how nanoparticles interact with light. By shining a beam of light through a nanoparticle solution and analyzing the pattern of absorption and transmission, we can determine their size and concentration. It's like using light as a ruler to measure the invisible. Transmission electron microscopy, TEM, allows us to see individual nanoparticles. This technique uses a beam of electrons to create high-resolution images, revealing their shape, size, and arrangement. Imagine zooming in on a single snowflake and marveling at its intricate structure. That's the level of detail TEM provides. Other techniques such as X-ray diffraction, XRD, and Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy, FTIR, provide information about the crystal structure, chemical composition, and surface properties of nanoparticles. These techniques work together like pieces of a puzzle to give us a complete picture of these tiny but mighty particles. Equipped with this knowledge, we can now explore the exciting applications of these nanoparticles. Section 5, a natural defense, silver nanoparticles versus insect larvae. One of the most promising applications of silver nanoparticles lies in the field of agriculture. As the global population continues to grow, so does the demand for food. This puts immense pressure on farmers to protect their crops from pests and diseases. Synthetic pesticides have long been the go-to solution, but their overuse has led to several environmental and health concerns. This is where silver nanoparticles synthesized from plants offer a glimmer of hope. Studies have shown that silver nanoparticles exhibit potent insecticidal activity against various agricultural pests. One such pest, the cotton leafworm, causes significant damage to cotton crops worldwide. When exposed to silver nanoparticles, these leaf-munching larvae experience growth inhibition and increased mortality. Imagine these tiny nanoparticles acting as miniature warriors, disrupting the biological processes of insect pests. While the exact mechanisms are still under investigation, it is believed that silver nanoparticles interfere with the insect's cells and enzymes, ultimately leading to their demise. This targeted approach, using nature-derived nanoparticles, has the potential to revolutionize pest control, offering a safer and more sustainable alternative to conventional pesticides. The fight against crop pests is a constant battle. Insects, with their remarkable ability to adapt and develop resistance, pose a significant challenge to farmers worldwide. However, the emergence of silver nanoparticles as potential bioinsecticides offers a ray of hope. Imagine a future where farmers can protect their crops using environmentally friendly solutions derived from plants. Silver nanoparticles, synthesized from and other botanical sources, hold the key to this vision. These nanoparticles, with their unique properties and targeted action, offer several advantages over conventional pesticides. They are biodegradable, posing minimal risk to the environment and beneficial insects. Their use could lead to reduced chemical residues in food, benefiting both human health and the ecosystem. While more research is needed to optimize their application and fully understand their long-term effects, the potential of silver nanoparticles in agriculture is undeniable. But the story doesn't end there. The applications of silver nanoparticles extend far beyond the realm of pest control. The marriage of nanotechnology and nature has given birth to a new era of innovation: green nanotechnology. Silver nanoparticles, synthesized from plants are at the forefront of this revolution, offering sustainable solutions to some of the world's most pressing challenges. Imagine a world where polluted water can be purified using silver nanoparticle-coated filters, removing harmful bacteria and contaminants. Picture medical implants and wound dressings coated with silver nanoparticles, preventing infections and promoting faster healing. Envision solar panels incorporating silver nanoparticles, enhancing their efficiency and making solar energy more accessible. These are just a few examples of the vast potential of green nanotechnology. As we continue to explore the unique properties of silver nanoparticles and other nanomaterials derived from nature, we unlock a treasure trove of possibilities for a cleaner, healthier, and more sustainable future. However, as with any new technology, it's crucial to proceed with caution and address potential risks. While the potential benefits of silver nanoparticles are vast, it's crucial to acknowledge that every rose has its thorns. As with any new material, understanding their potential impact on human health and the environment is paramount. Research on the long-term effects of silver nanoparticles is ongoing. Some studies suggest that they may pose risks to human cells and aquatic organisms at certain concentrations. The size, shape, and coating of nanoparticles, as well as the route of exposure, can all influence their potential toxicity. Imagine these tiny particles interacting with the cells in our bodies. While their antimicrobial properties are beneficial in some contexts, they could also disrupt the delicate balance of our microbiome or interfere with essential cellular processes. Therefore, as we venture further into the realm of nanotechnology, it's crucial to prioritize responsible development and application. Rigorous safety assessments, regulations, and ongoing research are essential to ensure that we harness the power of silver nanoparticles while safeguarding human health and the environment. Ultimately, a balanced approach, guided by scientific evidence and ethical considerations, will allow us to unlock the full potential of this remarkable technology. The universe is full of wonders, both big and small. Silver nanoparticles, synthesized from the unassuming plant, remind us that some of the most extraordinary discoveries lie hidden in the smallest of things. From their potent insecticidal activity to their potential applications in medicine, environmental remediation, and beyond, silver nanoparticles offer a glimpse into a future shaped by nanotechnology. As we continue to explore this exciting frontier, we must balance innovation with responsibility, ensuring the safe and sustainable development of these powerful tools. The journey into the nanoscale is just beginning. As we delve deeper, guided by curiosity and a commitment to scientific rigor, who knows what other wonders we might uncover? The universe of possibilities, it seems, is as vast as the cosmos itself. For years we've battled crop-destroying pests with powerful chemical pesticides. These chemicals do kill insects. However, they come with a cost. Traditional pesticides can harm more than just pests. They can pollute our water, soil, and air. This is bad news for the environment and for humans. We need a new solution, one that protects both our crops and our planet. Many people are looking for safer alternatives. We need something that can effectively control pest populations, but we want to do it without harming ourselves or the environment. This is where green nanotechnology comes in. It offers a promising solution for the future of pest control. Nanotechnology is the science of the very small. It involves manipulating materials at the atomic and molecular level. This is the nanoscale, where things are 1/1,000,000th of a meter. Green nanotechnology focuses on using these tiny materials in environmentally friendly ways. Think of it like this. Imagine using tiny robots to target only the bad insects. These robots would be so small they wouldn't harm anything else. That's the basic idea behind green nanotechnology for pest control. It's about using science to protect our crops in a way that's safe for us and the planet. One exciting area of green nanotechnology is the use of silver nanoparticles. Silver has long been known for its antimicrobial properties. Now, scientists have found a way to harness the power of silver at the nanoscale. The best part is that we can create these powerful nanoparticles using plants. Plants like Artemisia naturally produce compounds that can be used to create silver nanoparticles. This process involves extracting these compounds from the plant and then using them to convert silver ions into nanoparticles. This plant-based method is eco-friendly and sustainable. It's a great example of how we can use nature to create innovative solutions. So, how do these tiny silver particles actually kill pests? Let's look at the cotton leafworm, a major pest for cotton crops worldwide. Studies show that silver nanoparticles can disrupt the leafworm's life cycle. They can damage the insect's cells and interfere with its development. The small size of the nanoparticles allows them to penetrate the insect's body. Once inside, they release silver ions. These ions are toxic to the insect and disrupt its biological processes. This ultimately leads to the insect's death. This targeted approach is far more effective than traditional pesticides. It also significantly reduces the risk of harming beneficial insects or contaminating the environment. Alright folks, let's wrap this up by giving a huge shout out to the incredible researchers who've been pushing the boundaries in eco-friendly pest control using silver nanoparticles. These experts have been at the forefront, making sure we move towards more sustainable agricultural practices. A big thank you goes to Professor Dr. Magda, Hassan, Abdel, Aziz, Rady, Professor of Entomology and Molecular Biology at Ain Shams University, Professor Dr. Tarek, Afifi, Abdel, Hamid, El-Sheikh, Head of Research at the Plant Protection Research Institute, Agricultural Research Center, Professor Dr. Buthaina, Adel, Ibrahim, Mardan, Professor of Insect Control Science at Ain Shams University, Professor Dr. El-Gohary, El-Saeed, Attia, El-Gohary, Professor of Entomology at Ain Shams University, Dr. Rasha, El-Sherif, Hassan, Assistant Professor of Biochemistry at Ain Shams University, and Dr. Raghda Saeed, El-Ashmouni, Postdoctoral Researcher. Your groundbreaking work in nanotechnology applications for pest control is nothing short of inspiring. Thanks to your dedication, we're seeing real-world solutions that are both effective and sustainable. To all our viewers, thank you for tuning in today. Your support and curiosity drive us to keep bringing you the latest and greatest in scientific research. We want to hear from you. What do you think about using nanotechnology in agriculture? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the For Science Salah Lotfy channel for more amazing science content. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and stay curious. See you soon.